For more than 40 years, Averett University's athletics programs have competed in the USA South. Now we begin a new era as a member of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. We will continue to build on our traditions. We'll continue to develop our student athletes into tomorrow's leaders as catalysts for positive change. With 24 NCAA and club varsity sports, we'll bring championship aspirations, high academic success, and a focus on community service. We bring first-class facilities, and we will continue to build for the future. We'll renew old rivalries and create new ones in the ODAC. We'll do it as one team, one family, one Averett.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Averett Sports Network. My name is Thomas Heaney III, and tonight we've got a good one on hand as the Husson University Eagles will be taking on your Averett University Cougars. Taking a look at what both teams have done recently, the Cougars fell to Methodist University last Saturday, 12-3 at home, and the Eagles are coming off a 15-6 win over Randolph College on Monday. Both of these teams have played just once. Averett 1-0 against Husson, dating back to 2022 when Averett won 11-5. Cameron Prutzman, the freshman goaltender, recorded 20 saves and 10 ground balls against Methodist on Saturday. And the freshman is looking to have another good game right here as we are just about ready to get started. So we're going to have a couple messages right here. Once we get back, we'll have face-off and lineups coming at you. Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network, everybody. My name is Thomasini III, and we are just moments away here from face-off. Let's listen in on the field as we'll have the presentation of the national anthem.
Fans of University, the ODAC, and the display promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, or team representatives will not be tolerated. These actions are grounds for removal from Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. Good evening and welcome to Daily Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium for today's matchup featuring the Eagles of Husson University and your Cougars of Averett University. Let's meet today's starting lineups first for the visitors from Husson. Number 0, Jacob Rochelle. Number 1, Andrew Hurst. Number 2, Bryce Deronda. Number 4, Danny Carter. Number 7, Tyler Paquette. Number 9, Gabe Cherry. Number 10, Gus Eisenman. Number 12, Sean Line. Number 14, Matthew Boynton. And in goal, number 30, Loden Burke. Head coach for the Eagles is Mike O'Neill. He's assisted by Jay Wells and Rich Ronaldo. And now, let's meet with the starters for your University Cougars. Last sophomore from Chester, Virginia, number 4, Aaron Etheridge. The sophomore from Manassas, Virginia, number 8, Lachlan Sterling. The sophomore from Denver, Colorado, number 10, Ty Pearson. And now, a freshman from Montgomery, New York, number 17, Cameron Crossman. A freshman from Arlington, Virginia, number 20, Angel Pascal Roman. A junior from Durham, North Carolina, number 22, Connor Taft. A junior from Manassas, Virginia, number 23, Calvin Beavers. A freshman from Arlington, North Carolina, number 26, Cameron Shattuck. The sophomore from Lawrenceville, Georgia, number 51, Davis Moore. And the sophomore from Alberta, Canada, number 93, Clayton Powers. The Cougars are coached by Anthony Mack, and he's assisted by Raphael Walter and Anthony Munoz. Trainer for the Cougars is Natasha Blakely. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and honor America with the playing of our national anthem as recorded by the Averett Singers.
And welcome back in here to the Averett Sports Network. My name is Thomasini III, and we are just about ready here to face off. Husson and Averett, two very good teams here looking to clash. Should be a good one. So, as mentioned earlier, Averett fell to Methodist last Saturday 12-3. The Eagles are coming off a 15-6 win over Randolph College as both teams meet at midfield. Averett wearing their gold and Husson wearing white. As it is a very nice day here in Danville, Virginia. 59 degrees, partly cloudy, and both teams ready to get this one started. As it'll be Cameron Prutzman and number 30, Odin Burke, in goal for both teams here. As that'll be Cameron Shattuck here on the faceoff, and we are just about ready to get underway here on the Averett Sports Network. And we're underway right here as the faceoff goes to the Eagles. Pass inside. And the Eagles will bring this one all the way back up. La Rochelle there with the ball. Passes it over to Deronda. And Deronda will walk this one all the way over. Back to number 14, Matthew Boyden. And that's number 5 here, McAllister. McAllister passes it back up to number 26, Viber. And that looked like a shot on net, but it was blocked. And Averett will now have the ball pass back to the goaltender. That's Prutzman. Prutzman gets it all the way back over to number 44. And now Averett has the ball on offense, looking to get something done. And that's back over to number 77, Duffy. Back behind the net now. And to number 11, Wood. All the way back over. And now that's number 77 with the shot. Tyler Duffy misses, can't connect, but a good opportunity there for the Cougars. And they will retain possession here. So a good opportunity early for the Cougars. Couldn't get it on net as Duffy with a chance of redemption, but good defense. Gets the shot up, but it's blocked. Great save there by Odin Burke. Cougars still being relentless. Good catch there by Duffy. Duffy now passes it back over. Garay there had the ball, passes it back over to Duffy. Good defense there by the Eagles. Back over to Wood. Wood puts the shot up, can't get the bounce to go. But another good opportunity for the Cougars. That's 2 shots that just missed the goal. And we got a whistle now on the field. And that's Jay Etheridge now holding it as we are, looks like about to get ready to start action again. As it looked like there was a malfunction with the clock, but we're ready to go. As the clock will wind now, and Etheridge will get it in. And that's back over to number 22, Connor Taff, who is the leading goal scorer for the Cougars this year. And that ground ball is picked all the way back up to Taff. Taff now passes it off. Taff now over to Duffy. Duffy back behind the net. And good defense there by the Eagles. Duffy passes it in. Looks like the Cougars are going to try to get a shot up here. Can't connect with Etheridge. And that ground ball is going to be picked up. And it looks like it will be the Eagles' ball here. As they look to create some offense here. As that's number 11, Ben Wynn. As good defense there by the Cougars, but he splits the defense, gets the shot up, and it's a great save by Prutzman. What a save by the freshman goaltender to keep this at a 0-0 game. Prutzman there really, I mean, it was a great play there by number 14, Matthew Boyton, but great save there by the freshman goaltender, Prutzman. As now the Cougars have the ball, looking to get something going. As that's passed all the way back over. That's Gayry. Back up to the middle here. Looked like Wood was trying to split the defense, could not. And that's Duffy now. Duffy puts up the shot, can't get it to go. So a couple really good opportunities here by the Cougars. A couple by Duffy, but can't seem to put it on net. As Burke has been challenged a couple of times here, but Cougars still with 0 goals. Garay passes it back over. Good defensive play there by the Eagles. That's McAllister, but the Cougars retain possession. Great play there by Gunnar McAllister, graduate student from Maine. As Duffy puts up the shot and gets it to go. So the Cougars strike first here in this one, as that was Tyler Duffy with the shot. So the Cougars will now lead 1-0 here at the 9:23 mark, as that was a great shot there. As the freshman gets that one to go. So Tyler Duffy strikes first for the Cougars, as it is 1-0 now. And that will be Duffy's 5th goal on the early year. So we are going to have another face-off right here. Great shot there by Duffy. And that's kind of been a common theme early in this game, as the Cougars have been relentless getting shots on net. And that one, they get one past Burke. So face-off will go to the Eagles now, as that's Hurst. Hurst being pressured there. That was Braden Powers. And now the Eagles looking to push it back up. That's Line. Line now looking for an Eagle to pass it off to. He does. That is Ben Wynn. And that's number 26. We're going to have a whistle here. Oh, excuse me, that was a goal. Pardon, a little hard to see with the sun, but that was a goal there by Nathan Viber. So the sophomore gets that one to go, and that will tie the game at 1-1 here. So the Eagles with an answer right after the Cougars get a goal. And that'll lead us to another face-off here. So Back to 1-1, back to a tie game. And we're going to have another face-off right here, so looks like we got a whistle. And that'll be Etheridge picking it up. And that's Duffy now passing it over to Wood. Back up to Etheridge. Back to Duffy, who's already on the board with a goal. Etheridge back to Duffy. Duffy loads up, fires, and scores. So the Cougars answer right back. And that is Tyler Duffy with his second goal of the day. Great shot there again by the freshman as he loaded that one up and got it past Burke. So the Cougars now lead again 2-1. And Duffy just answers right back with a goal at the 8:25 mark here in the first. So once again, the Cougars lead, and the Eagles will be looking to answer right back just as they did earlier. And we'll have another face-off for you right here in a minute. And that'll be Etheridge now picking it up for the Cougars as they have the ball. Again, that's Wood. Wood now with the ball, looking to add on to the Cougars' early 2-1 lead here, thanks to 2 goals by Tyler Duffy. As you see him there with the ball, passes back over to Garay. Back over to Wood. Wood now back to Garay. Back over to Duffy. Duffy looking to cause even more damage as he fires and can't get it to go. So Duffy looking there for the early hat trick, but couldn't find the net. The freshman being very aggressive here early. That's passed up to Wood. Duffy now. Eagles trying to fight Duffy off, but he tries to get it behind the net. Can't connect with, look like, Garay. But nonetheless, it'll be Eagles ball. The goaltender Burke will have it, looking to get it up to an Eagle. The 7:30 mark here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium, as that's passed all the way up to McAllister. McAllister looking to do some damage, passes it back up as the Eagles will slow it down now. As that's passed all the way back over to Gunnar McAllister. McAllister trying to set something up here for the Eagles. Inside now. Good defense by the Cougars, fighting off number 14, Boyton, as they'll get it. Tries to push it up, but it's going to be a turnover. McAllister fires and scores. So another answer by the Eagles, as that was Gunnar McAllister, the graduate student, tying the game. So Gunnar McAllister answers Duffy again, and it'll be knotted up here 2-2. Another face-off coming right now, but both teams going back and forth here early in this first. As Shattuck here will look to win this face-off for the Cougars. It's going to be a ground ball here picked up by the Eagles, and they're going to push it. La Rochelle there on the win. As McAllister looks to spin move. Still has possession as he passes it off. Looked like he was trying to put the Cougars in the spin cycle there, but couldn't do it. As that's back over to McAllister. McAllister fires and misses the net. His helmet came off there as the Cougars, as he'll come off now, so. So Gunnar McAllister will take a seat now after his helmet came off there. As we're ready to resume action here. So the Eagles with the ball looking to take the lead. They haven't had a lead in this game, but they've tied it up twice, and that shot is up no good. Deronda there now had that shot, the freshman, as he has it now looking. Excuse me, that's Carter. Carter passes it in to number 12, Sean Line. Line now moves it over. Looks like, oh, good defense there by the Cougars. That's Jay Etheridge on the run. Etheridge looking to outrun all of the Eagles here as he passes it off. And you see the speed there of Jay Etheridge moving it all the way up the field. And now the Cougars with a chance here as that's back over to Tyler Duffy. As mentioned earlier, 2 goals so far, looking for the hat trick. So Duffy will walk this one over to the middle. So Emmett Wood now back to Duffy as we are just under the 4:30 mark here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Duffy passes it back up to Wood. Wood drives in. Good defense there by the Eagles. And Wood moves over, pass inside. Shot is up, and shot is good. So the Cougars get the goal. Great shot there. Couldn't really look like it might have been Garay on the shot, as the Cougars now lead 3-2. We'll get that goal for you here in a minute. As part of that was Connor Taff on the goal. The Cougars' leading goal scorer moves his number up to 11 on the early year. So Connor Taff now on the goal, and the Cougars lead 3-2 as we are at the 4:07 mark now. And every time the Cougars have scored a goal, the Eagles have answered. So let's see if the Cougars can create a little separation, or the Eagles just answer right back. So they have the ball now. That's Boynton. Pass over to number 5, McAllister, who has a goal early in this one. As the Eagles looking to set something up here. Deronda comes back looking for the ball, but won't get it. Shot is up, and looked like Prutzman might have gotten a piece of that one. But regardless, the Eagles still with the ball as that shot is up, and the shot is good by number 5, Gunnar McAllister. So McAllister now matches Tyler Duffy with 2 goals in this first quarter, and again, the Eagles tie it up. So back and forth here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium as the Eagles tie it 3-3. So after getting his helmet taken off, Gunnar McAllister comes back onto the field and scores his second goal of the day. So face-off won by the Cougars. Shattuck passes it over to Powers. Powers, good shot, but a great block there by Burks. As now there's a fight for the ball as most of the players surround it. It looks like it's going to go to the Eagles. Good pass there by Burke. A lot of physical plays there. Both teams fighting for the ball. The Cougars now will have possession. Good pass inside, and the shot is good by Powers. What a pass there as the Cougars now answer the Eagles' goal and go back up 4-3. So back and forth here. Cougars score, Eagles score, and now the Cougars are up 4-3. So great shot there by Braden Powers. Braden Powers, the sophomore, gets that one to go. So now leads to another face-off, and again, the question is, can the Cougars extend their lead as Shattuck passes it over to Powers. Powers looking for another one maybe, so slow it up. Tries to avoid Hurst, as Hurst is all over him as he passes it back up. Shot, no good there. That was Emmett Wood on that. That's passed up to Andrew Hurst. Back all the way over. Eagles have numbers and can't connect on that pass. That was intended for Boynton. And that's passed over to Beavers. Beavers drops it, can't get it, but he gets it back. Beavers now running with it. Shot by Beavers. It's a good save there by Burke. So good play there by Beavers after losing the balls. That's going to be a ground ball picked up by the Eagles. That's Boynton. Shot. Looked like Prutzman got a hand on it, and he did. So good save there by the freshman goaltender. Back to Prutzman. Prutzman now throws it all the way across, but it's picked off by an Eagle as now they look to set it up. We are close to just 1 minute remaining here in a tightly contested first quarter here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. So the Eagles now, McAllister looking for his hat trick. Shot, and looked like it was saved there by Prutzman. Can't really tell with the sun. But regardless, I think it will be Eagles ball, and it will. So we are just under a minute here, 50 seconds remaining. The Eagles now looking to tie it up as McAllister looks to create. Good defense there by Wood. And the Eagles now pass it all the way back over. That's Carter. Carter passes it over. And now Deronda passes it back over. Carter, shot. Can't find the net. 15 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Very tightly contested first quarter. And it looks like the Eagles, the Cougars are just going to run this clock out. So that'll bring an end to the first quarter. As the time now just starts, and now we end the first quarter. So tightly contested first quarter here as the Cougars find themselves with a 4-3 lead. Tyler Duffy with 2 goals, and also Gunnar McAllister with 2 goals. So this one's shaping up to be a good one. We hope to have you back here for the second quarter right after these messages on the Averett Sports Network.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network, everybody. My name is Thomasini III, and after a very tightly contested first quarter, Cougars found themselves with a 1-goal lead. So we are now underway here in the second. Tyler Duffy with 2 goals in the first quarter, as well as Gunnar McAllister with 2 goals for the Eagles. So both players looking for a hat trick here in the second. The Eagles have never led in this game, but have answered every goal so far that the Cougars have had. The Cougars' biggest lead is only 1 goal. As we will flip sides here. As that's Garay now with the ball. Pass back over to Jay Etheridge. Etheridge now moves it in. Tries to get past a defender. Shot. Can't find the back of the net. Just missed. Cougars still with the ball here as they look to create. Back over to Tyler Duffy. As mentioned, 2 goals so far. Etheridge now moves in. Pass back behind the net. Looked like Duffy was ready to load up another shot there as he moves his way in and finds the back of the net for his 3rd goal of the night. So Tyler Duffy now extends the Cougars' lead to 5-3 for his 3rd goal. So, what a night so far for the freshman. As Duffy now with 7 goals on the year, entered with 4. Who knows, by the end of the night, he might be the Cougars' leading scorer. As Taff also has a goal in this one. And that face-off still on the ground. We got a ground ball here, picked up by the Cougars. So now the Cougars looking to extend their 2-goal lead. Biggest lead of the night so far. As that is passed back up. Shot is good. Again for Tyler Duffy. He cannot be stopped tonight, folks, as that is his 4th goal. What a showing for the freshman, as that extends the Cougars' lead to 6-3. Tyler Duffy, 4 of the Cougars' 6 goals tonight. And as I said, folks, he might be the Cougars' leading scorer after the night, as that is his 8th goal of the year, just putting him 3 behind Connor Taff, who already has 1 in this one. So Tyler Duffy with an incredible night so far, 4 goals to the tune of a Cougars 3-goal lead, as now the Eagles look to respond. As that is a shot, and that is good. So the Eagles, as I just said, look to respond, and they do. As that is number 11, Ben Wynn. So Ben Wynn gets the Eagles on the board and cuts the Cougars' lead to just 2. So definitely got to give credit to this Eagles team. For the most part, every single time that the Cougars score, they answer just right back. So, and that'll lead us to another face-off between La Rochelle and Shattuck. As that is picked up here by the Eagles. The Eagles moving it up. La Rochelle looking to pass it off, and he does. Vibber there with a goal in the first quarter, as it has passed over to Deronda. And now McAllister looking for his 3rd goal of the day as he moves in. And great defense there by the Cougars to deny McAllister. And we're going to get a whistle here. As the Cougars now pushing it up. Inside shot just misses the net. That was Hernandez on the defensive side forcing the miss, and now the Cougars looking to get their lead back up to 3, as that was Garay over to Duffy. Now back over, it looks like Wood. And Wood will send it all the way back over to Duffy. Garay now moves it in. Tries to get past the Eagles, gets the shot up, and the shot is good. So Garay now on the board. Moved in and extends the Cougars' lead back up to 3. So that'll make the score 7-4 here. So Anthony Garay, the freshman now. So what a showing here for the freshmen for the Cougars, counting for 5 of the 7 goals. As Garay now gets on the board, and the Cougars extend their lead back up to 3, which was their largest lead before the Eagles got one right back. So let's see the Eagles looking to answer here as they can pick it up. As Ben Wynn, looking for his second goal now, has the ball. Ben Wynn was the Eagle who scored the last goal for them after the Cougars scored to cut it to 2. So Boynton here looking to move it in. Tries to find McAllister. That connects and looks like did not go. Confusing shot there. McAllister can't find the back of the net. Now the Cougars will have it. But it was a great pass to get it into McAllister. Just couldn't find it as now the Cougars push it up. Etheridge passes it back over to Duffy. Duffy now over to Taff. So Taff and Duffy now moving it along. That's over to Wood. Back over to Garay, who just had the Cougars' last goal. And that'll be moved over to Wood. Back to Duffy. Let's see if Duffy takes a shot here. Tries to move it in. It's doubled there. Passes it back over. And behind the net. Looks like Wood tries to get it inside. Can't connect, but Garay picks it up. And the Cougars now just kind of moving it around. Trying to work for an open look. And there it is. But a great save there. And now McAllister will bring it up, and we're going to have a flag. As McAllister looks to get the shot up. Good save there by Prutzman. But there is a flag on the field. As we'll get that for you shortly, but great save there by the freshman, Prutzman, denying McAllister his 3rd goal. So that'll be Tyler Duffy for slashing. So Duffy gets called for slashing, and he'll take a seat. So the Cougars now without their 4-goal scorer tonight. So the Eagles obviously looking to capitalize on that as they trail by 3. So back over to McAllister. McAllister tries to move in. He does, gets the shot, but can't find the back of the net. So McAllister now, a couple good opportunities on that possession for the Eagles, but denied once by Prutzman, and that one just misses the net. So that's Sean Line inside there as Ben Wynn looked for his 2nd goal but couldn't find it. Tries to get into McAllister, but he can't. That's going to be a ground ball. Let's see who picks this one up. What a move there. As the Cougars now have possession. What a play there by number 8, Sterling. So Lachlan Sterling there picking that ground ball up. Great play. And then it will give the Cougars possession here to try to extend their lead as Duffy's back on now to the field. Duffy now passes back over to Garay. Garay over to Etheridge. Etheridge now stutter steps, tries to split the defense, but is denied. As the Eagles now will push this one up with McAllister. So McAllister will jog his way across the field. As we are just under 8 minutes here in the second quarter. Cougars lead 7-4. 4 of those goals by freshman Tyler Duffy. So Deronda now tries to split the defense. Good hit, though. And now the Cougars will be running the other way. Great defensive plays back to back. As that was Mike Hernandez. Now the Cougars look to get a shot up, and they do, and they score. So great swing there by the Cougars, as that was Connor Taft with his second goal on the night. So Cougars extend their lead now to 8-4 at the 7:16 mark. So a great defensive play there by Mike Hernandez, the freshman, to set that goal up for Connor Taft. And now the Cougars find themselves with their biggest lead of the night, which is 4. So that'll get Connor Taft up to 12 goals on the year. And now the Eagles in desperate need of a score for halftime as they pick this one up. Vibber there tries to get past the defense. He does. That's Deronda now passing it off. Over to Ben Wynn. Ben Wynn with a goal here in the second quarter. He's followed there. He's going to run in behind the net and get the shot, but it's blocked by Prutzman. Great save. And the freshman has had a couple really great saves here in the first half as he looks to try to get it out, and he does. Back over to Prutzman as he tries to hit Duffy, but over the head. He was playing catch there with Sterling, but could not find Duffy. So now the Eagles with possession as they pass it over to Burke. Burke throws it all the way across the field. Good defense there by the Cougars again, as that was Calvin Beavers. So a couple really good plays by Calvin Beavers and Mike Hernandez. The Cougars defense, really showing up here. As that's number 14. Boynton tries to get the shot up. He does, but is unsuccessful in finding the net. So Eagles, 5:43 left in the second quarter. Looking to try to cut the Cougars' lead as that shot is blocked. But we're going to have a whistle here. And we're going to have a timeout. So the Cougars lead 8-4 here with 5:35 left in the second quarter. And we will be right back after these messages on the Averett Sports Network.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network, everybody. My name is Thomasini III, and we are about to resume play here after the first time out. Cougars find themselves with an 8-4 lead here as Tyler Duffy leading the way with 4 goals. As that is passed over to McAllister. Back behind the net here. Ben Wynn passes it over to number 2, Deronda. Deronda can't find that one, so the Eagles here still plenty of time. As good defense again by the Cougars. As another great defensive possession by Averett leads them with the ball, so Averett now looking to push it up. And that's Connor Taft now. Trying to find Etheridge, he does. Back over to Duffy. As Garay now passes it back over to Duffy. Back to Etheridge. We are just under 4:30 in this second quarter. Cougars looking to add on before halftime. They already have a 4-goal lead over the Eagles as Etheridge tries to move it in. Good defense, though. Etheridge pass behind the net. Good move there. The shot is up, and the shot is good. So the Cougars now extend their lead. As that looked like Braden Powers on the goal. So now the Cougars lead 9-4, just under 4 minutes. Yep, that was Braden Powers now on the goal. So Powers now gets his second goal on the night. And that is 3 Cougars now with multiple goals scored in this game. And really good showing so far here by the Cougars. They lead 9-4. Still plenty of time in this first half, to add on, as that's La Rochelle. Good defense again by the Cougars, and Powers now looked like he was going to take a shot there. Slows it up, though, passes it back up to the top. That's Duffy. Duffy back over to Wood. Garay back to Wood. Wood loads up. Doesn't shoot it, though. Pass it back to Duffy. Duffy moves in. And he is met by a swarm of Eagles. And we're going to have a whistle. Look like 3 Eagles surrounded Duffy there. I think the Eagles have had enough of Duffy shooting in this one, as he already has 4. So good defense there by the Eagles. And we'll have a timeout here by Averett. So we're going to go to a quick break here, and we'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network. Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network, everybody. My name is Thomasini III, and we are about to resume action here with the Cougars after the timeout. So just under 3:20 here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Been a very good half here as Duffy pushes it in, tries to find Taft, but can't connect, and now the Eagles will run it. As that is passed back over to Line. Line now. McAllister will pass it back off. Ben Wynn now. Pass over to Deronda. Line now. Looked like he was going to try to move it in, but is denied. Good defense there by the Cougars. Lynn now having a hard time trying to get it in, so he'll pass it back behind the net to Ben Wynn. Over to McAllister. McAllister looked like he was ready to take the shot, and he does, and he just misses the net. So good opportunity there by the Eagles, but McAllister, again, can't find the back of the net. As that one is cut inside, but again, great defense by the Cougars. As they deny that one, and they're going to have a flag on the field. And a stoppage here in play. So we'll get that flag for you here in a minute, but looks like the referees here will have a quick talk. 1:40 left in the first half, so still plenty of time for either team to get a shot up and score. And that'll be Matthew Boynton with holding, 30 seconds, so. Yeah, it looks like the Cougars here will have possession as Taft now passes it over to Garay. Garay over to Etheridge, back to Garay. Up to the top. That shot is up and kept in there. Good play by Hurst. As now the Eagles try to push this one over. Pass inside, shot, a great save there by Prutzman. So it's been a very good half for the freshman goaltender, Prutzman, as he's had multiple really good saves to keep the Eagles at bay at 4 goals. As looks like we're going to have another timeout possibly here. We'll stay with you here. Just 1 minute to go in the first half as we're going to go over a couple stats here. So far for Husson, we got Gunnar McAllister with 2 goals, Ben Wynn with 1 goal, 1 assist, and Vibber with 1 goal, all accounting for the Eagles' 4 goals. And for Averett, Tyler Duffy, 4 goals, 4 points. Connor Taft, 2 goals, 1 assist. Brayton Powers, 2 goals, and Anthony Garay with 2 goals himself. So Jay Etheridge with an assist, Wood with an assist, and all of that leading up to the Cougars with a 9-4 lead here with just 1 minute and 4 seconds left in this first half. So as the sun here just looks like it's about to set under the trees, and we're about to resume action here. The Eagles looking to answer. The Cougars have scored multiple goals in a row here. That's over to McAllister. McAllister now. Back over to Lynn. Line, excuse me. Over the head of an Eagle. As we are under 45 seconds here, so the Eagles now looking to work a little bit fast as Beavers defends. Pass poke over to Line, back over to McAllister. McAllister finds Deronda. We're just under 30 seconds here as Line tries to find McAllister. He can't, and that'll be picked up by Carter. Under 20 seconds now in this first half. Carter tries to drive in, but it's a great defensive play there by the Cougars. And the clock will stop here. Looks like they will give the Eagles here one more chance, as that is passed over to Deronda. Deronda now with 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3. And Line can't get a shot up, so great defense by the Cougars all first half, really. Brutzman with a couple great saves. Cougars great ground ball pickups, and they lead 9-4 here in the first half. So we will be right back with you on the Averett Sports Network after halftime. Hope to see you there. Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network, everybody. My name is Thomasini III, and we are just about ready here to kick off this second half. The Cougars here lead 9-4, thanks to 4 goals in the first half by Tyler Duffy, the freshman. As Gunnar McAllister for Husson now with 2, Ben Wynn with 1, Nathan Vibber with 1, alongside Connor Taft for Averett with 2 goals, Braden Powers with 2 goals, and Anthony Garay with 1. So the freshman, Prutzman, with 6 saves in that first half. As mentioned in the pregame, he had 20 saves in the game Saturday against Methodist. Shots by the period, Husson had 11 shots in the first quarter, Averett 12. Second quarter, Husson had 13 shots, Averett 10. But despite just barely winning the shots on goal battle, Averett with a 9-4 lead. So we are just about ready here to kick off this second half. Turnovers are 9-4 in favor of Averett. And it looks like we have an unsportsmanlike conduct here called number 26. That's Shattuck for Averett. So we are kicking off here, and the Eagles will start off with the ball. So that's number 14, Boyden. Over to McAllister, back all the way up top. Pass over to Deronda. Deronda now moves in. Pass over to McAllister. McAllister looking for a shot. He's going to pass it inside. But good defense there by the Cougars, denying the look. That was number 26, Vibber, who already has a goal in this one. McAllister takes a shot and misses over the net. So McAllister started hot early, 2 goals, but has not been able to find it just yet. As that one is inside McAllister, and there it is. As I say it, McAllister puts that one in, and the Eagles are on the board first. So McAllister, after missing the net on his first shot, gets that one to go. And that will give him the hat trick in this one. So Averett now leads 9-5, and the Eagles off to a hot start here. 14-18 on the clock. So Gunnar McAllister leading the way for the Eagles. As the sun sets now behind the trees, temperature dropped to 54 degrees as the game first started. It was 60, and now we have a face-off here picked up by Etheridge, but he's hit hard by Line. The Eagles now looking for more as they get it in. They push it past behind the net. Over to McAllister. McAllister fires and gets another one to go. So McAllister with 2 goals here just a minute into this second half. That is his 4th. So McAllister now meets Tyler Duffy and cuts the Averett lead to just 3 with 13:58 in the third quarter. So, a hot start there by McAllister. As that'll be Etheridge now on the faceoff for the Cougars. And Etheridge now passes it back up top over to Powers. Over to Taft. Taft now with 2 goals on the night so far. Over to Powers. Taft now passing it back and forth with Duffy. Duffy now moves it in. Gets inside, looks to maybe take a shot, but he'll bounce it back all the way up top to Powers. Powers now moves it along as he is pressed by Line. Line doing a good job at keeping Powers from moving any closer, so he'll pass it inside. And it looks like Taft tries to get it in. There's Duffy, fires, just misses the net. So Duffy there looking for his 5th goal on the night, but just over the net. And that was a shot clock violation there, so now the Eagles retain possession here. Just under 12:30 here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. And the second half has featured 2 Gunnar McAllister goals, as you see him with the ball now. Pass back up top to Line. Line moves in, back behind the net. As Carter looks to do something with it, McAllister passes it back up to the top. That shot is off the mark. So Vibber try to get a shot up there. Carter again behind the net, passes it into McAllister. McAllister fires. Great save by Prutzman. But the Eagles will still keep the ball here. So that's number 26, Nathan Vibber. Moves it in behind the net, tries to get it up, just misses. That ball will be picked up by the Eagles, looks like. And that was Sean Line. As now the Eagles here, that is number 11, Ben Wynn. Ben Wynn passes it up. Boynton is met by 4 Cougars there as he puts the shot up. Can't find the net. But a couple of really good chances here for the Eagles. That one is moved in, but denied. Good defense there by Hernandez. He's been all over the place tonight for the Cougars on defense. But it is picked up. Pass over. Shot. Just misses the mark. Danny Carter there, the junior, tried to put that one in, but could not get that one on goal. So the Eagles now still with possession. Pass back over to Danny Carter, who just missed the last shot as he tries to find McAllister. Can't connect. Picked back up by Danny Carter. Carter looks to find McAllister again, just can't connect. But it is, we're going to have a whistle here. And that is passed all the way up to Beavers. Beavers now runs it. Loses the handle, but gets it back up. Cougars have numbers. Beavers going to try to get it inside. Can't find a teammate there as we're under 10 minutes. Great play there by Powers. Powers now, as it is scooped up by Taff. Cougars going to have a lot of subs coming on now, as Duffy and Etheridge and Garay all come back on to the to the field. Garay now looking to move it inside. Pass to Powers. Powers gets it back up to Duffy. Garay now. Good defense there, as that one's just going to hit the net. And Burks will pass it up to McAllister. McAllister now running all the way down the field, looking to keep his hot streak going. He's got 2 goals early in this third quarter. Defended by Etheridge. Puts that one up. Great save there by Prutzman. Sean Line now passing it over to number 2, Bryce Deronda. McAllister now, defended by Etheridge. Pass inside, shot, good save by Prutzman. As he denies that shot. Keep the Cougars lead at 3. Great save by the freshman goaltender. Try to get it back inside, fight for it. As it is number 12, Sean Line, causing the pressure, but won't matter as the Cougars look to keep the ball. As that is passed over. Good defense there by the Cougars, trying to find Ben Wynn. McAllister moves it in, looking to get the shot up, but met by Etheridge. Good defense there. The shot, again, a great save there by Prutzman. Another one. So 2 good saves there by Prutzman. He had 6 in the first half. That's passed over to Powers now. Cougars looking to set something up on offense. Wood. Back over to Garay, back over to Duffy. Wood finds the ball again. Cougars just kind of swinging it around here, trying to create something as Duffy pushes it in and gets the shot to go. So Duffy with his 5th goal on the night. And the Cougars answer. That'll get them into double figures. 10-6 lead now with 6:48 remaining. And what a game by Tyler Duffy, the freshman. 5 goals. Tyler Duffy came into this game with 4 goals on the year after 3 games, and now he finds himself with 5 goals on the night. So what a game by Tyler Duffy. And that gets the Cougars lead back up to 4. And we're going to have a whistle here. The Eagles try to push it in, try to answer. Prutzman, another good save as they push it up to Beavers. Beavers can't get the handle on it. So the Eagles now looking to get another shot up. Prutzman again, a good save, keeping the Eagles at bay. That ball is still loose. And now McAllister. Ben Wynn now trying to find McAllister. He'll pass it off. McAllister. Shot is good. So McAllister now with a hat trick in the second half. 5:43 remaining, and the Eagles answer again. So the Eagles, kind of in the theme so far, the Eagles answering pretty much every single goal that Cougars put up. And that'll cut the lead to 3. And McAllister now matches Duffy with 5 goals on the night. As McAllister had 2 goals in the first half, and now he finds himself with 3 in the second half so far. So Cougars lead 10-7 now, 5:43 remaining in the third. As Garay now passes it over to Etheridge. Back over here. So Garay now looking to answer after the McAllister goal. Sorry about that, folks, as we are back here as McAllister just scored his 6th goal on the night to cut the lead to 2. As now Averett leads 10-8. So McAllister now with a monster night himself with 6 goals, 4 in this 3rd quarter. As that one is moved in, and a good save there by Prutzman. Ground ball here picked up. It's number 2, Deronda. And that finds the hand of Iber, so he shoots. Another good save there by Prutzman. And now the Cougars look to answer right back as they push it up. Pass over to Powers. As that one comes back over to Etheridge, as we are just under 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles have cut the Cougar lead to 2, 10-8, thanks to 4 goals by McAllister. As that one is passed over to Duffy. Duffy now, spin move. Just can't stay on his feet. We're going to have a flag, 2 flags actually. And we'll get word of that. So the clock will stop here at the 1:33 mark. As this one is shaping up to be a great finish here, folks. Averett had a 9-4 lead at halftime, but Husson University just kept on answering the bell when needed, and McAllister has been their guy. That was Gabe Cherry there going to the box for the Eagles. So now the Cougars now with the ball as Duffy moves it all the way back to Etheridge. Etheridge now back up to the top, look to find Duffy. They do. Duffy now crouches down, picks it up behind the net. Cougars keep moving it in. Shot. Can't connect there, as that was Taff. So just under 1 minute here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Cougars find themselves with a 2-goal lead. That passes over to Taff. Taff over to Powers. Powers loads up, fires. Good save there. As the Cougars now get it back. Taff running fast. Taff passes it off. Can't connect on that pass, though, as it looked like Taff may have wanted to take a shot there, but he passes it off as we're under 30 seconds now. As that pass was intended for Davis Moore. We're going to have a ground ball here. Beavers can't find it, so now the Eagles, 15 seconds remaining. McAllister looking for more in this 3rd quarter. Gets it on net, but it's blocked by Prutzman. And now the clock dwindles down here. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. A very eventful 3rd quarter as McAllister finds the net 4 times. Cuts the lead to just 2, as this is shaping up to be a very good ending here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here after these messages.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network. I'm Thomasini III, and we are just about ready here to get this fourth quarter started. And what's been a very good game so far, as Tyler Duffy leads the way for the Cougars with 5 goals. But the Eagles of Husson University, Gunnar McAllister has 6, and he had 4 in that third quarter to make this a game again. So now we flip sides here. As Buckland, this one should be a good finish as the Eagles start with the ball. That's Fiber. Pass back over to McAllister, the star of the third quarter. As mentioned before, 4 goals. Back over to Duranda. Duranda now pushes it in, back behind the net. Boyden tries to find an Eagle. He finds McAllister. McAllister, good defense by the Cougars, not letting McAllister get inside. Good defense there, but it's picked back up by Duranda, and he gets it back over to McAllister. So now Carter moves it in. Back over to McAllister. Again, good defense there by the Cougars, not letting McAllister get inside, get an open shot on the net. This one is moved in over the shot, can't find it. That was Duranda, the freshman out of Montgomery, New York. Couldn't find the net there, so the Cougars will retain possession and look to extend their 2-goal lead. So Etheridge now moves this one up over to Duffy. Duffy, as mentioned, 5 goals now. This game. Gets it back over inside to Taft. Taft behind the net. Wood now looks to drive inside. He does. Gets the look, but can't find the net. We're going to have a flag on that play. Looked like that was a possible slash on number 9, Gabe Cherry. So Cherry will take a seat. Jerry will take a seat for a minute now after the slash, and Cougars look to capitalize on that. Pass up to the middle now to Taft, over to Wood. Eagles sitting back now in their defense. Finds Taft, back over. That was that was Duffy on the shot. Couldn't find it. Cougars still working here to answer back after the McAllister goals. Taft now inside. Can't get it to go. Now the Eagles will have it back. That's Eisenman. Tries to find McAllister, but can't. That ball is loose on the ground. McAllister fighting for it, but it's picked up by Taft. Taft shoots. Great save there. What a hit by, it looked like, number 10, Gus Eisenman. And now we're going to have a whistle and a stoppage in play. So a very physical fourth quarter here. As the Eagles scrapping and clawing, trying to get their way back to tying this game, as they have not had a lead yet in this game, but have tied it multiple times. Seems like both teams have been answering back and forth. So now the Eagles with it trying to cut this to 1 goal as Boyden is met by a swarm of Cougars there. But the Eagles retain the shot. Looked like Pressman got a save on that one. Back over to McAllister. McAllister, again, double teamed there by the Cougars, not allowing him to get any more looks. He passes it back behind the net, trying to find Boyden. As this one is passed back over to Rootsman. Garay now over to Taft. Back to Garay. Back to Etheridge. Over to Duffy. Cougars looking to set something up here. Etheridge now tries to move inside. Good defense, though. Pass over to Wood. Cougars getting a little bit closer to the net now. So they'll get it back over. Shot. Can't find the net. And now we are under the 9:30 mark here. Over to Etheridge. The shot. Good save there. Tranka there on the save. That was a great save by the freshman, Cohen Tranka. And now McAllister finds his way with the ball, passes back up top to Ben Wynn. Still plenty of time in this game, 8:50 remaining. As Ben Wynn now moves inside. Cougars again playing good defense. McAllister finds his way. That one will not get in. McAllister is denied. The Eagles still have the ball here. That's Sean Line. Cougars doing a great job there, as that is Calvin Beavers. Good job in this fourth quarter at containing Gunnar McAllister. That one is moved in by Boyden. Boyden, Pressman with another good save as he is keeping the Cougars in this one. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here. So just under 8 minutes to go here. The Cougars lead 10-8 in what's been a very physical fourth quarter. So we're going to go to break, and we'll be right back after these messages on the Averett Sports Network.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network. I'm Thomas Heaney III, and we have 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter in what's been a very good game. The Cougars found their way in the first half with a 9-4 lead, but Gunnar McAllister brought the Eagles right back in with 4 goals in the third, and now just a 2-goal deficit. So we are just about ready here to get going after the timeout. as the Cougars now will start with the ball. And we're going to get a whistle here. And they will redo now. Now we're officially underway here, back after the timeout as Duffy has it. Duffy moves inside. Wood now moves. Is met, though, and can't connect on that pass. That ground ball will be picked up there by Ben Wynn, but Ben Wynn meets Wood, and we're going to have a flag. And let's see what this one's about. As looks like number 11, Wood, on the cross check maybe, but he will go take a seat here. Yep, that's going to be Wood. 1 minute now. And now a nice opportunity here for the Eagles. So now the Eagles retain possession, down by 2 goals. Plenty of time as McAllister loads up, fires. Good save there by Prutzman. And now the Cougars will run the break for a good defensive stop. This one is passed all the way over to Taft, but Taft loses his footing on the turf. And now McAllister moves it up, moves past Taft. That is moved in, and a good save there by Prutzman. And this one's on the ground now. Fight for the ball. Sean Lyon gets it. Still on the ground. We'll have a whistle there. Sean Lyon was fighting for it for the Eagles. And they will have possession now. McAllister passes it back up top to Ben Wynn. Ben Wynn slows it up. He'll move across the right side of the field here as Ben Wynn now turns on the Jets. Tries to move inside. Good defense, though, by the Cougars. Ben Wynn puts up the shot, and it is blocked by Prutzman. That passes inside, and again, a great save by the freshman goaltender to keep this game at 2. 2 really great saves there by Prutzman. And it will result in the Cougars now pushing it up. Etheridge now passes back up top to Wood. Prutzman really had a good first half. 6 saves, and now 2 massive saves in the fourth quarter as that shot goes up. Can't find the back of the net as the ball rolls all the way down to the other side. And now an opportunity for the Eagles. As that's number 14, Matthew Boyden can't get a handle on that one on his stick, so good move there, but we will have a whistle. And it looks like the Cougars now will take the ball. That's a big play there. As we will wind the clock here. Just approaching 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, and the Cougars holding on to a slim 2-goal lead. So they pass it back over to Wood. Wood now. Cougars looking to get an insurance goal here to try to get them to 3 goals up. The Eagles still within striking distance, thanks to 4 goals in the third quarter by McAllister. So now Duffy moves it in, passes behind the net to Taft. Taft now looks inside, can't find anybody. Powers loses the handle on that one, picks it back up. Over to Wood, finds Duffy. Duffy high steps inside, but is met by an Eagles defender. Good defense there by number 11, Ben Wynn, as he contains Duffy there, as Duffy was trying to move it inside. Get a shot up, was met by Wynn though. Tries to find Taft. Instead, it's met by an Eagle. Now they'll move it up. That's number 10, Gus Eisenman. Back up to Sean Lynn. That's number 11, Ben Wynn now. Deronda now passes it over to the right side of the field. As we'll have a timeout right here with 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. We will go to our last break here in the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network. I'm Thomas Senior III, and we'll have the conclusion for you for this game as we have 3 minutes and 3 seconds left. The Cougars lead by 2, but the Eagles have been scrapping back all game long as McAllister, after the Eagles trailed 9-4 in the third, put up 4 goals. Now they trail by 2, and the Cougars looking to hang on for their second win of the year and get back to 500 as McAllister now with the ball. Puts up the shot, can't find the net. As mentioned, this would put the Cougars to 2-2 on the year, as that shot is blocked. Looked like Ben Wynn on the shot. As the clock will wind now, and that passes all the way across the field. As Beavers cannot get the handle on it, so now Carter now will push it up. Carter looks for a shot, but is met by Prutzman again with a great save, as he has really been terrific in this fourth quarter to hold this lead as that ball is on the ground now. Picked up by Carter. Carter looks for McAllister. He has him. McAllister now just approaching 2 minutes to go and a 2-goal deficit. Really needing a goal for the Eagles. That is passed all the way back up. Under 2 minutes now. Etheridge with good defense. That shot finds the stick of Prutzman again. As now we'll push it up here with Duffy. Duffy, 5 goals on the night. Moves it up. Passes it over. Shot. scored there. And that looked like Duffy again for his 6th goal on the night. And that will extend the Cougars' lead to 11-8. What a shot by Duffy as they pushed it up, passed it, and he got the rebound to put the Cougars up now 11-8 with 1:40 left, as that is a huge goal for the Averett Cougars. A big insurance goal to extend the lead to 3. And now the Eagles now with a 3-goal deficit with just 1:40 remaining. It would take a lot now for them, as you have to imagine McAllister will try to get this ball and get some shots on net here, as we'll have a face-off. And that ball is loose, but picked up there by the Eagles. So the Eagles, with a lot of work to do here with just 1:40 remaining, down 3 goals. As this one has been a good one. This features Duffy and McAllister both with 6 goals apiece. And we will have a timeout here for Husson University. And we will stay right here, folks, with you. 1:21 left in this 4th quarter, as that was a huge, huge goal by Duffy to extend the Cougars' lead to 3. As we're going to go over a couple of stats here. So obviously Gunnar McAllister, 6 goals on the night. But Tyler Duffy has matched him with 6 goals himself, and those have been the 2 highlight players on the night. Duffy entered the day with 4 goals on the season, and so far tonight, with 1:20 left, he has 6. So he's been a huge part in the Cougars possibly coming away with their 2nd victory on the year. So the Eagles here call timeout as Coach O'Neill trying to get his guys to get a couple of goals here. Crazier things have happened, but it would take a lot for the Eagles. As we are looking to resume play now. So now we resume action. So that is number 14, Boyden. Cougars now look to get it. Ground ball picked up. Taff will fight for it. Taff still, and there he goes. He picks it up now with just under a minute remaining. The Cougars with a 3-goal lead. As I'm sure the Cougars will be very passive here, trying to drain this clock all the way down. Wood now tries to move it around. The Eagles obviously be very aggressive now, down 3 goals, just 40 seconds remaining. Wood moves it around the net. Wood moves inside. Good hit there by Fiber. And we're going to have a flag. The ball is on the ground. 25 seconds left in this game. And it looks like the Cougars will be able to put this one away as just almost 10 seconds remaining. What a game here for the Cougars, as headlined by Tyler Duffy with 6 goals. And the Cougars will look to get their 2nd victory on the year for the men's lacrosse team, as a great effort all around. Great defense, great saves by Prutzman. And you see there the Cougars celebrate on the 20-yard line as they come away with this one 11-8 over Husson University. And the Cougars will be back here when they host Virginia Wesleyan University in a non-conference action game at 5:30 back here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. We hope to see you there. We hope to see you on the Averett Sports Network again. Again, my name is Thomas Heaney III. It's been a pleasure. So long, friends.